afternoon, YouTube community. My name is Reverend Lance. I want to talk about the year 2022. First thing I've noticed this year is that we've been having some weird weather. From the beginning of the month, for about a month and a half, it was cloudy outside. We hadn't had that much sun in 2022. The second thing I noticed is that it rained a lot this year. That's a sign of the end times. Mark 13:18 talks about the polar vortex and this idea that we will be having weird weathers. It say, pray that your flight not happen this winter. The weather is a sign that our food agriculture is being affected bad, because when you grow food, you need a mixture of sunlight and you need water. We had the water, but we didn't have the sunlight. And so that's a sign of the end times there. The second sign of the end times is the coronavirus pandemic. COVID-19 been with us since 2019. It was originally called the coronavirus, and the coronavirus was Trump's way of saying Mexicans are to blame for the employment crisis. He's using Mexicans as the scapegoat. As you know, the coronavirus was named after the beer called Corona. So, it was a target against Mexicans. Just like in 1918, you had the Spanish flu. Again, that was a target for Spanish people, because that's why they called it the Spanish flu. Chicken pox, it came from man injecting himself with chicken blood. These disease, AIDS, comes from man having sex with an ape. HIV, the same thing. The majority of our diseases nowadays comes from when Neil Armstrong made a trip to space in 1969. Ever since man been going to space, we've been having all these diseases popping up, all these unnatural remedies. I don't think it's natural for a man to go to space. I don't think it's natural for a man to fly in the air on an airplane. That ain't natural. That's why I said you would never catch me on an airplane. First of all, you got 9/11 planes going into buildings. You got the Malaysia flight, planes disappearing in the air. I never flew on an airplane, and I don't intend to get on an airplane a day in my life. If I can't get there by car or bus, you won't be seeing me there.